And we live. We are live. Welcome back. This is season 2. I failed to mention it. This is season 2 of the Buzzcast. Welcome back, guys. We're back with yet another one of those Buzzcast podcasts. And in today's episode, I want to talk about something that happened during my break. Something that was very, very fucking just hilarious to me. It's about a TV show that gave out a prize, and that prize being coming to my home city, our home city, which is a guest I'm about to introduce right now. But before that, we're gonna do this. So, like I mentioned, guys, back to season 2 of the Buzzcast. We're gonna be talking about something fucking funny to me that happened during my break. But before we get into that, we already did the logo, but now this time I'm gonna introduce my friend here. He's been here before in one of them Booze and Chill. Sorry, it's been a while. I'm forgetting my own goddamn channel name. His name, Alonso Lopez, and with his signature nose picking, as you can see, you can't get enough of that shit. No. It's just
you can never pick your nose too much.
You can never do that. You can never stop picking for gold. That's another way to
unless you start bleeding, then you should stop. That's
at that point you're you have a problem.
Yeah.
Or you're doing coke. One of those two.
Yeah, don't do coke. It's bad.
But over the whole span of the break that I was in, there was what's the cable, CBS or
not sad way. I don't watch cable.
I don't think anybody does anymore.
I don't know, unless you actually pay cable and then you pay for like all those streaming apps.
Yeah, streaming's where it's at. But whoever sent me, I think it was my my friend Julius. Shout out to my buddy Julius. He sent a picture, like a screen cap, and I want to say it's CBS. I want to say CBS.
I think.
And the show, Let's Make a Deal. Wow, is this show? I don't know if it's like going down the shitter or what's going on, but they're basically. I've mentioned in past videos that not that I have a problem with like our home city. It's not that. It's just I had in the last podcast my wife was in. We did say that it's the people.
Yes,
you're right.
Yes, in English,
right.
Yeah. We even talked about it like
and yours too.
Yeah, well, not in the podcast. Right. We talked about it afterwards. Like
when
we finished podcast. Yeah, I do have a really huge deal with like when we say people, we don't say like everyone in Laredo. It's just certain people in Laredo, not everyone, but it's kind of like the majority. Pretty douchebags.
So all of you.
I mean, like everyone's douche. I know, like I'm a douche in a certain point and everything, but
the
just
big but
those people that live all their life here and everything, and they just say like, "Oh, so Laredo's like it's super shitty. There's nothing to do in Laredo." What the fuck do you even do? You just get wasted at bars. You don't do anything recreational other than fucking get fucked up.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, that's everywhere. Like, it's not just Laredo. Any cities like that. The difference, like Laredo's smaller.
You make a point.
Yeah.
So there's that.
There's that.
But besides that, before we start telling everybody off, or not telling everybody off, but telling how much we don't like Laredo. But
I hope they get butthurt.
They need a kick in the ass. They need a kick in the ass to make things work and make things better. Exactly. Shit. But
we need a free birds.
We need a what?
Free birds.
Free birds.
Yeah, it's like a burrito restaurant thing. It's fucking awesome.
Oh yes, I've heard of it. I'm like, the song?
No. Best burrito restaurant thing. Like American burrito, I guess. Anyways.
I don't know if that's gonna save anything, but then chido. But anyways, the Let's Make a Deal game show was giving out prizes, and those prizes were giving away trips to Laredo, our home city. And I didn't. Again, we don't watch cable. I mean, I don't know who does, right? But like, though, I guess like what, like old schoolers or what do they call them?
I don't know. It was funny because I guess everyone was showing the same clip or whatever. Like some dude from Laredo was watching the show, and he recorded it, put it on YouTube or no Facebook or whatever. I don't know. It just got shared everywhere.
Yeah,
But like
that's how the internet works.
what I think is really funny about it is that how negative everyone was that Laredo came out in the show. You know, like.
But that's one of the main reasons why Laredo is why Laredo is.
Mhm.
Que todos aquí son capalos. Like you're doing something good for yourself, and like te crees bien chingón, ¿qué pedo?
Es como ese, es el tipo chinga que somos mexicanos, güey. Like,
Yeah.
sadly, we are Mexican. I mean, not sadly, we're Mexican. Like, sadly, like we are Mexican, and all Mexicans we have the same thing of, I guess no one can do better than you in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's a bad trait that we all have. Even Mexican TikTokers or like whatever, like they say those things like, lo malo de nosotros es que pues no nos echamos porras, and it's true. I mean, it's true, and I mean, oh yeah, I did went down on that rabbit hole one time. I've been like super douche, like yeah, but nope.
But I think that's old school thinking, though.
It is.
It really is, and then it's kind of like passed down to us.
Mm-hmm.
But we really need to break that. I know I'm trying my best to break that. Why are you so much taller than I am? Give me a second.
Why you get so triggered?
You're like shorter than me.
I mean, yes, I am shorter than you, but let me enjoy it.
There we go. We're even now. See?
Are we really?
I'm hunching. That's the problem. I'm hunching.
Yeah, and I have really good posture.
Anyways.
Yeah.
See, I just did it again. No.
I just did it again. All over again.
No, but
that's one thing I noticed from everyone sharing that clip thingy about Laredo coming out. También se la mamaron. Yes. They kind of like there's some things that are from Laredo. It is like that kind of like throw down house
like
thing, whatever.
They showed downtown. They showed
some casa that's at a lakeside.
No.
Yes, it's on lakeside. I mean, lakeside on Casablanca thing, whatever.
The lake,
like that stone house thing, whatever, and Lago Casablanca.
Oh no, yeah, right.
That's there.
They did do that.
But then like the cowboy and like all those things, like mountain. We don't have mountains. We don't have mountains.
They said a free trip to Laredo and see live rodeo.
Well, I mean,
where the fuck do we
have
rodeo?
rodeo?
Where?
I mean, every now and then, we don't have a big rodeo.
Bullshit.
But it's like I was telling you, apparently it was a thing of like, yes, a trip to Laredo, but it was have a trip some places in San Antonio and places here on Laredo.
See, that's the part that got to me. And not only that, I also heard that apparently the trip to Laredo that these people want are more expensive than taking a trip to, like, let's say Disney. I heard something like that. And that is bullshit.
Nah, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
What I heard. I think even my wife told me that, if I'm not mistaken.
Honestly, no, I don't. Maybe they started saying that because maybe they did that, like they charged that.
But that's the thing. Why would they charge that much to Laredo? Like, you would know, like, why? We're not Disney. We're not even San Antonio.
Yeah, like I get it, but like I don't know. Maybe it's true, maybe it's fake. But then again, if that was the price for the whole trip, like I mentioned, it wasn't just Laredo. It was a 2-city, 1 trip kind of thing. You know what I mean?
That's still way too fucking much. Even if it is Laredo. I'm sorry. I live here and everything, but I mean,
sí tenemos cositas bonitas, pero no para que esté bien caro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those pictures were photoshopped, by the way.
I mean, yes, it was photoshopped, of course. Nah, sí eran fotos normales. That was a downtown hotel and everything, dude, like from that angle.
Wait, when do you ever see that fucking place look so glamorous like that?
If you go at
Not
night,
even in the best days.
because look at the time of the day, we like the
No, yeah,
sun
I
was
know it has to
hitting
do
and
with the
everything.
photography. Like I'm
Yeah.
very familiar with photography, but I don't know. That's way too much editing.
Mira, we don't look the way we look right now on the screen
That's
until
not
you
true.
edit
You
it.
look paler here than you do here.
What can I
It's the magic of cameras,
of editing.
of editing, post editing, bro.
Yes.
But is that all? Is that all Laredo is? Is that all we're like representing?
Fuck no, we had chingos of badass tacos, way.
Mexican food. Yeah, that's probably the only thing.
It's the other thing. Like, if you want legit Mexican food, you're only gonna get on the border. I'm not just saying like just Laredo. Anywhere on the border,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the best place you will ever get like real Mexican cuisine.
I haven't been to the border in a long time.
We're in the border.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
No, I don't mean like the play. I mean like anywhere in the border. El Paso, Laredo,
Okay.
Eagle Pass, McAllen, Brownsville, whatever you call it. Like everything else on the border.
Okay.
That's where you're gonna get actually legit Mexican dishes. Because I live in Corpus and I live in San Antonio for a while. And I can tell you that taco de trompo are not fucking taco de trompo, dude. They're like, no. Like,
No, I was hoping you had something clever to say. Like,
I mean,
it's not a taco de trompo, it's a taco de.
Es que era nada más adobado el pinche taco, güey. Haz de cuenta, they just season the whole fucking pork and they cut it up and put it on the plancha or whatever. Like, they didn't do a trompo. The whole thing of the trompo that you make it in the trompo thing, just spinning.
Trompo being like the meat kind of shaping
like the gyros.
Like a,
like
what
a,
do they call it? What
a
do they call it in
gyro.
English?
Gyro.
No, it's not gyro. Is that gyro?
Like the way they make it, so it's like the trompo también. It's just trompo shape.
But how do you say trompo in English? I totally can't remember.
Trumpation.
Fucking Trump. Trumpation.
Trumpation. I don't know.
That's what they said when he lost.
Honestly, I don't think that word exists.
Yes, it does.
No,
it's a top, no?
Yes.
It's right. It's
the top thingy.
Yeah.
Because it's in shape of a top. There you go.
It's that one when you spin. It's got that very dangerous fucking needle thing.
No, like the trompo.
Yeah.
So that's why it's called like that. Because it's shaped like you put all the meat on the thing and it starts shaping like that. You're cutting it. It's going to take that top shape. That's why it's called trompo. Top. But it's also like a cooking as it's spinning, not just like you season the whole thing and everything and just put it on the grill and that's it. Like, no, you don't do it like that. That's not how you do it.
To be honest, I'm not even 100% sure how you even prepare that. But so even if I would see it, I would be like, oh, this is.
I know how.
This is
I'm
genuine.
Mexican.
Do you see what he just did there? See what he fucking did?
Kind of like making tripas, güey.
That is why Laredo.
It's the way it is. Super cool because have people like cool people like us.
we might be douchey, but we're fun douches.
Yeah. Like we'll make fun of you as we make fun of ourselves.
Yeah. And if you cry, that's not our problem.
No, it's your fault because you can handle it.
Suck it up. See, we're doing it again.
Es que that's not like the trait, like te tienes que aguantar. El que se lleva se aguanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
yeah.
That,
but so I guess that's not really so much of a problem as it is more like that's just how we are.
Yes, I mean, I guess.
But that's like more of the fun side. I'm talking more like those people like there's people out there that just can't fucking stand. No. And they're like that, but like they mean it. There's no joke behind it. They're just doing it to put your ass down, man.
Yeah.
That is just
like you can tell them like, hey, you have like a hair sticking out or whatever, and they get triggered. And yeah. They can handle the truth. No, like the thing about Laredo,
I kind of feel it for the people who won this trip now.
I mean, who knows? I mean, because actually, one of the things they're also kind of like promote for that trip is that since it's on the border, you can go across. True. And a lot of white people go across. Like, Like actual gringos. Like we're gringos, but like no,
And never get seen again.
the gringos. Ay, dude, you just go fucking across downtown and that's it. There's chingos of bars downtown across. Like you get a whole bucket for maybe $2. That could matter, way.
I've never actually been to a bar in Mexico. And then with all the bullshit that's going on, like the wife is just like new.
Like across?
Yeah.
Pasa nada.
That's see, that goes back to that. That's the mentality.
It's kind of like the whole thing, like sí pasa,
Yeah.
pero pues tampoco no pasa. I mean, it's kind of like 90% chance of rain, you know, and like it never actually rains.
That's not true. It's been raining for the past like 2-3 fucking days. Have you seen the lightning, dude?
Tan con madre.
No, I want to go see. Oh, funny story. I want to go see Spider-Man, the new one.
Yeah.
Saturday. But then there was issues because of the storm. There was no noise, but the movie was still playing. In other theaters, there was no picture, but there was noise. In other theaters, there was nothing. So people were pissed. They left. They got their money back. And so we're like, you know what? They give us what are they called? A rain check.
IOU.
A rain check, which is funny because it was raining. So we were hanging on the parking lot and we were looking at the lightning, and I swear it was like watching Dragon Ball Z in real life because no, it wasn't like lightning like straight down. No, this motherfucker was going like this. Like at some point I was expecting somebody to fall with their ass kicked. Yeah. And it was purple.
I love lightning storms, bro.
That was fucking awesome. Best. But anyways, besides a possible superhero fight that my wife and my friends witnessed, the whole point to this is that those people who did win the trip to come here, I mean, they're in for good because when it comes to the food,
they're in for a good surprise.
But man, are they gonna shit on you, asshole?
Yeah. I mean,
no pica.
That's no pica way. I mean,
they're gonna hear a lot of
they're gonna be in for a surprise because if they actually thought or like they show some picture that has nothing to do with Laredo, they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
What part of Laredo is this?
I don't know.
You gotta drive 2 hours for that.
El Paso. Kind of like that fucking Terminator movie.
Which one?
The last one, the fucking paradox thing or something. Oh, the last one they made that they were crossing the border.
Of course,
because they were in Mexico.
Of course, they had to cross the border. I haven't seen that one.
They were in Mexico and they crossed the border, right? But they crossed it through Laredo. We don't have a fucking wall or like a fence here. We have a fucking river. So they had to cross that fence. Now, they went through a fucking mountain. We don't have a mountain. And yeah, and then they're like, oh, we have to go to like this house.
We don't have a mountain, but we have a downtown mall.
Yeah. We had outlets. They're outlets.
Yeah, the
that couldn't matter. Way they're pretty cool to like go and chill. And then they were like, oh, yes, we have to go to like this house. Like this person lives right outside Laredo. It was a fucking forest. The closest forest we have from Laredo is fucking Austin.
That's true.
So, like Austin is not outside of Laredo. Austin is 4 hours of Laredo. Literally, Laredo is it's like about 3-4 hours.
No, yeah, I was thinking more like 3 before. I'm like, okay, no, yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, because Laredo, it's a desert area, kind of like El Paso and so on. Yeah. It's a desert thing. Because
you want a trip to a desert or a hole in the desert, if anything.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind. I've been living here. I'm pretty good with heat. I don't really care.
I just came back from I had to fucking shower. But I mean, yeah, the people who did win the trip, I mean, they're in for good for when it comes to like the food. Like I said, they're gonna burn a new asshole because for sure the spice here compared to where I'm assuming where they're from, is not gonna be the same. No. The heat, like you said, oh, they're gonna miss home.
Yeah.
Just because of that. Yeah,
if they're from like way up north, yes. But they're pretty lucky. They're gonna find like some really like pretty cool people and everything because we're actually like really friendly. Because we're in Texas. Texas people are friendly regardless where you're at from.
And everything is bigger. What do I mean by that? I don't know, but that's the Texas thing.
I mean,
it's
yeah, kind
Texas
of like
thing.
the tacos are bigger.
The tacos are
like,
bigger.
Yeah.
The chorizo's bigger.
Nah, it's pretty average. Pretty average.
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, nah, I'm 5'5", dude. Oh, come on. I mean, you could think if it wasn't average, I'll be here.
The carpet matches the drapes.
Kind of.
Noted.
kind of.
But yeah, I think no, yeah, you're right. Maybe it won't be so bad. It's only funny to me because I guess, like I said, we live here.
Yeah.
And I know what we have, and they showed it, but it's not as magnificent as Let's Make a Deal.
It's kind of like when you think about Corpus or whatever, you're like, oh, I want to go see the Selena thing statue or whatever. And like the people in Corpus,
it's all shitted on by seagulls. I mean, it's a good looking statue. I will say that, but
yeah. But if you talk to like people from Corpus, they don't even go to the statue. Like when I lived there, they told me like don't even think about taking pictures in the don't even think about taking picture with the statue. They're gonna see that you're not from here.
So they literally tell you not to go.
Yeah.
Because
that's not a Corpus thing. Corpus people told me that Corpus people don't go and take pictures at the Selena Monument.
I practically live in Corpus. What the fuck, bro? That's weird. Well, that is weird.
Well, it's kind of like Laredo people say don't live in Laredo and they move somewhere else, and they still live a shitty life just in another city because they're shitty people.
It's funny you mentioned that. And the last live I had before I had the break, my niece was here, and we were talking about that for a short period of time. She was saying that maybe the people who leave should be the ones to stay, because they're the ones that like thrive to do something or be something better.
Yeah.
But they have this mentality like, oh, that's only out there.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of like what I say. Like all those people that say, oh, Laredo sucks, there's nothing to do in Laredo. I'm like, okay, you moved to Austin. Perfect. I love Austin. I would like to move to Austin because I like it and certain things. So they moved to Austin because saying Laredo sucks. There's nothing to do in Laredo. So, okay, I asked them, what do you do in Austin? Do you go to a river? Like, no. Like, do you go hiking? No. And what the fuck do you even do? Like, oh, it's because there's fucking badass bars over there. There's fucking bars here. I mean,
so
you're literally doing the same
only
thing.
Good for bar hopping, apparently.
No, I actually had never been to Austin for bar hopping or anything. I went to 6th Street one time, and that's about it. I usually go for.
But that's bar hopping, though.
Yeah. But I only went one time, like one day.
Yeah.
I usually go for Austin City Limits.
And,
I've been going. Last time I went, my friend lives over there and went to like the river and everything. Was fucking pretty cool. Drinking beer, getting stoned in the river. Pretty cool.
Nice.
And so like the people that move out of Laredo don't do those things. They just go to bars. Now I can understand that they move out of Laredo because they got like this fucking badass job opportunity.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Yeah,
it makes sense. Of course, they're gonna pay you way more doing that over there than here. Then yes, perfect. That makes sense. You did it because of the money, because you need to provide for your family or whatever it is. But if it's because there's a fucking badass bar and the chicks are hot there, nah, mames. Al Chile, now if you tell me,
no, yeah, you make a point there. Yeah.
Those are the people that say Laredo sucks. Now, the people that actually move out of Laredo because of job or whatever love coming on the weekends and everything. Why? Because they actually love it. Why?
Or because the family's here.
Family and friends are the thing. I mean, like it or not, yes. Like,
yeah.
Like I moved out of Laredo. I had that mentality. Laredo sucks. I don't want to be here anymore. I moved out. I was like, nah, I miss Laredo. Fucking Laredo's bomb. It's the balls.
Because they can't handle us anywhere else.
And they don't do carnes asadas, güey.
They do barbecues, bro.
Nah, hombre, güey. Last time I was telling some friends like in San Antonio, like, oh yeah, like let's make a carne asada, like I'll cook it or whatever, like just $5 each. Like $5, that's nothing. We're like 30 people. I'm like, yes, $5. It's pretty okay. Just need $5 from everyone. Can make a
Okay,
fucking
my
meal.
question to you is, how long ago was this? Okay,
How long ago?
yeah,
Last
because
year.
$5 for a carne asada.
Yes.
Hey, do you know the prices of fucking fajita right now? It's
I know.
ridiculous.
But you just buy chingos of brisket and that's it. Fuck fajita, puro brisket. Pinches taquitos de brisket, papá. Pum, 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 pum.
And there you go. Take note of that. Fuck the fajita, more brisket.
Fuck fajita, güey. Brisket has the meat, it has the grasita, has the flavor, güey.
And if done correctly,
Yeah.
it's fucking delicious.
Fuck yeah. And then you just like cut it up like real thin, real nice squares and everything. You make those badass taquitos, just buy some aguacate, sausage, una salsita bien matona. Papantla, tus hijos volan. Ay.
And that's something you don't get at a barbecue.
Or you can also buy
What
chicken.
do you've lived in Austin and Corpus, like I said.
No, Corpus and San Antonio.
I'm sorry, San Antonio. And you've gone to barbecues, not carne asadas, barbecues. What do they do there? What do they do there?
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah.
Depends on what.
Either like Mexicans or they're Puerto Ricans.
Depends on the people.
Yeah. But usually, no. I mean, actually, they wouldn't really do barbecue was just grilling meat and everything. But what I learned was that they don't really.
So
if
there's like Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, and whites all in this barbecue / carne asada, what would that?
Yeah,
be
it's just
considered?
like
It
the
would
season. They just put salt and pepper on everything.
just to even the plane.
That's,
Kind of.
I don't know. I don't know.
These are the questions.
They just put salt and fucking pepper. Like in Mexico, a lot of like in Monterrey, they do that.
I remember that conversation we had in your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
The one that freaked me out. Okay, there's people deep in Mexico. I don't know where you said they don't even eat spicy food or no, they don't use spices.
I mean, they eat it, but
still don't. I can't.
Spicy.
My brain cannot process it, bro. It cannot. Like it makes zero sense to me.
I got surprised with that shit. Kind of like I was also always debating that rice with the carne asada was like a Tex-Mex thing.
Then what is it then?
Well, I guess up north in Mexico they don't really do rice. Like, okay, let's say we, like you, me, and like a couple of friends, right?
Okay,
like 4 people, 5 people, 5 friends. We do a carne asada. It's just gonna be meat, sausage, tortillas, salsa, basically, right?
Okay.
And some people do rice, and I would be like, okay, pues I guess do rice if it's like
do or don't.
Do.
Okay.
They do rice if it's like, let's say I make a party for my birthday and I invite 30 people. I'm gonna make rice so they can fill up, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Like, because rice is more like a filler food, apparently.
And that was, to me, that was the mentality for the rice in a carne asada. Because to me, rice is part of a dish, like mole con arroz, right?
But isn't like the deep parts of Mexico, like rice is not even a thing?
Bueno, it is. Like they eat
Isn't
rice
it?
and everything.
I heard somewhere that's actually Tex-Mex. I don't remember where, but I heard that somewhere.
Well, I thought it was Tex-Mex kind of thing. Well, with the whole carne asada thing, right?
Yeah.
But then I asked some friends. I remember, I'm like, okay, I know 2 people that are from Mexico City.
Okay.
So I asked one, like, hey, wait, yeah, you hang out with your friends and everything. You make a carne asada. Are they gonna make rice? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, sure. Like, okay. Like, oh, also frijoles refritos, not frijoles rancheros like the ones that we do with the bacon and the sausage and
the
all
one that
that,
we
right?
marinate in like fucking like modelo and
Simón. And then I asked my other friend, same thing. You're making carne asada with a couple of friends, yada yada yada. He's like, yeah, it's like a common thing. It's like what's not common is the frijoles borrachos.
Okay.
I'm like, what's? I'm like, yeah, that's not common. Like, unless someone's from the north is gonna make frijoles
So
borrachos.
only if there's a guest that eats it, they make it.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're nice, right?
But like, for example, everyone from across from like Nuevo Laredo or whatever that I know, because I mean I lived there and everything, and have friends over there, and we cooked out and everything, and it's just the carne, like it's never the rice. Like it's like the carne, the aguacate, salsas, frijoles, but never rice.
Okay.
And I wouldn't really see that when
that's
I'm
what I was talking
over
about. I heard somewhere there's not rice. It's not even a thing. It's more like you said. Okay, only if there's people that they know that are for a certain part of what did you say the north from up north?
Yeah,
they'll just make
and like and like my friend from Monterrey, like I asked him, it's like no, we don't do that. Like we just do the carne asada like you guys do, like frijoles, carne asada, sausage, and no rice. Yeah, exactly. Like mind blown.
So if this show happens to like cross to the any, because I know it was more than one person that won the trip.
It was the whole family, no?
No. They gave it again.
Oh, again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on with this show?
Well, it's because the thing that happened, from what I read, is what happened. The people that move out of Laredo, seeing the Laredo sucks balls, and voted Laredo as the most boring place.
Oh, that's right.
Because someone that's from New York that has never been in Laredo.
It's been mentioned here before, actually.
Yeah. Someone's from New York that has never been to Laredo is not going to vote for Laredo as a boring city because he doesn't know. That person doesn't know Laredo. So how can he vote? True. So the only people that can vote for Laredo as the most boring place are the people that live in Laredo because they just love the bar somewhere else.
Basically. So the reason you're saying that the reason why the Let's Make a Deal is giving up prices,
from what I read, it was kind of like that.
It's
thing
because of the people from here.
Yeah. They kind of like they made the deal. They call the deals right or whatever. Like, okay, pues let's try to put Laredo on the map a little bit more and make it look that it's not as boring as apparently everyone thinks it is because of like random ass voting thing. So that's why it's coming out. Because they were like, nah, mames.
The same people who are fucking talking shit is kind of like,
no. Like, let's say you're talking shit about Laredo.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, you cannot talk shit about Laredo. You know what? I'm gonna call this people. I'll be like, hey, you know what? Let's make a trip to Laredo. Because you know Laredo doesn't suck. Basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So so we're going places. People are coming to us.
We're not.
People are coming. We're not going fucking
nowhere. I'm going on vacations in 2 weeks, but sure.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Where are you going?
Cancun.
Are you driving, flying?
I'm fucking flying.
First time or
no? No. I don't like flying.
You don't like flying?
Fuck no.
Dude, it's so much faster. It's way faster.
I'm not doing the flying, okay? That's why.
The fuck does that to do with it? No, dude, you gotta try it. I've driven and flown to Vegas. Flying is the way to go.
See, I mean, it takes me from point A to point B, but every time I get on the plane, I'm gonna be fucking anxious for whatever hours are gonna be there.
But like, okay, this is probably because the first time we drove there, saying how we're like Hispanic or Mexican, whatever, we were driving an entire family of like, I would think it was like 2 or 3 families in a fucking SUV. It was so grand for hours. For hours. We flew there with my cuñado and his 4 kids and my fiance, my wife was fiance at the time. 2 hours. And the drive, I think it was like 16 hours or some bullshit.
Yeah. 2
hours or 4. Either way, it was very, very short. You have to fly.
Yeah, but through those 4 hours,
your hands are already shaking.
Thing ever.
Your hands already shaking.
My worst fucking time was flying from St. Louis to Texas. From Missouri to Texas. I flew back on December 23rd. at night. That was the worst fucking thing ever.
Storm
okay?
or what was it?
No, it was no storm, but it was this fucking
The
December.
turbulence.
Fuck.
The turbulence.
Yes,
Dude, the turbulence is not even that
No,
bad.
cállate, güey. Because that was, I guess technically that was the third time I flew. Because I flew to Cancun in 2014. I went to Cancun.
So you
flew
know,
back. Yes,
it was just the turbulence. That
yeah, and
scared
it
the
was the
shit out of you.
turbulence. But the thing is, it never felt like that. Oh, that was the third time I ever flew, right? So we're coming back. We're flying from Missouri to Texas. The fucking plane's going like this the whole fucking time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And then when you would feel it drop, like you feel like the fucking plane drop. And like
that's turbulence.
Just fucking shaking the shit out of everything and like dropping and dropping. Like the plane was dropping. And I would just see everyone kind of like looking at each other.
Captain, I'm pretty fucked up.
No, I just see everyone looking at each other like, what the fuck? I'm like, why the fuck is everyone looking at each other, right? And then like after like 20 fucking minutes of the plane shaking and dropping and going up and everything, you just hear, oh, this is Captain. We are looking for a clear sky, so we have a lot of turbulence. So we're looking at like each fucking drop and shit. So basically, the plane was going up and down.
Tengo un chingo de miedo. I'm just gonna park it right here.
Yeah, it was just they were just looking for like clear spaces.
Wherever it lands, I'm just gonna land it right here, guys. I'm sorry.
It was 2 fucking hours, man. 2 fucking hours of plane shaking. I was just waiting for the fucking oxygen mask to come off. It was the worst.
See the little monster on the wing.
Wait, a chile, pinch little gremlin on the side. Dude, I was fucking scared as fuck. I was the worst. And I was flying by myself. Like, it was just me. But yeah, we fucking landed to Texas and everything. I almost lost my flight and everything. And from forward to Laredo wasn't that bad. Also because it was a smaller plane. But yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Oh, and speaking of gremlins, I'm actually boom.
Oh, Gizmo. Fucking little Gizmo.
He's got Gizmo in his podcast at all times, so I feel like obligated to wear it. So
I thought about bringing him. Or like, nah. Maybe next time.
Next time.
What do you guys think? Should I bring it next time?
Should Gizmo be part of the Buzzcast and or live? Leave it in the comments.
Right there.
Like, and for those of you who just listen or who are tuning in, just listening, how does he sound like again?
What?
The Gizmo? I can't do a good Gizmo.
Gizmo caca.
No, that's the bad guy.
Yeah, I know.
Gizmo caca.
Gizmo doesn't really talk. He just
the little
sings,
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really say anything.
That's not true. He says little words, but he sounds like a baby. Kind of like a Togepi.
Like a Yoshi kind of thing?
Yeah. Have you seen Mario?
Yeah, fucking awesome.
The last part?
I love it. Everyone got a fucking orgasm there. I'm like, we saw a bunch of fucking Yoshis in the movie, dude. Like, what?
Yeah. I call bullshit on that one too.
Yeah, mamas. But yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
So to put it short,
Laredo doesn't suck.
there's pros and cons.
Yeah, everywhere.
That's true. There's pros and cons. So for those of you, again, if this does cross those people who are coming, I mean, just make the best of it. I mean, that's what you do, really, when you go on vacation. Just do whatever.
Yeah, I went to vacation someplace out there was awesome and it fucking sucked. Called Disney. Had to walk a lot.
And if those people are listening and are watching, you should totally hit us up. We will show you a good time.
Fuck yeah. Wait, no drugs or prostitutes. We don't do that.
No, this isn't Vegas.
Yeah. No. You want to do that? Yeah, you go.
I'm sorry. Vegas. No. In Vegas, they're not called prostitutes. They're called escorts.
Prostitutes.
No, escorts.
I mean, same thing. I hope like no one gets butthurt, but just a fancy way, kind of like, I'm not a teacher. I'm a professor. You're fucking teaching me in high school, bro. Like, okay, you have your PhD and everything, but I mean,
What is the difference?
You're teaching.
Teacher in a high school and a professor in a
That's
college.
because once you have a master's or a PhD, you're not a teacher anymore. You're a professor.
Okay, so it's their educational difference.
But
It's
to
not-
me,
it's not
it's
just
like
a
you're
fucking
teaching
label.
me something, so you're a teacher.
Okay.
Kind of like how people call me masseuse instead of maswa.
Masseuse with the what?
Masseuse,
Maswa.
maswa. Masseuse is
Say that
feminine.
again. Maswa.
Maswa, maswa,
Mazwa.
maswa.
Mazwa. Maswa.
Because masseuse is female massage person.
Masseuse is female and a
Maswa
Maswa is guy.
is male
Is a guy.
massage person.
Which reminds me, I need to show you my bed.
Sir, you're married.
Uh,
You are married.
Not that kind of bed. Not that kind of bed. Well, it's
It's called a table.
it's called that's not the term.
Yeah, they call it.
That's not what Amazon called it.
We call it table because of the stigma.
Stigma?
Happy endings. So yeah, we don't call it bed. We
Laredo
call it a
has
table.
those, so you know.
Everywhere has it. Just honestly don't go to those places, please. You can get
Go
no.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
But that's because imagine you go there because you're like, oh fuck, I want to get a happy ending or whatever, and then boom, pinche FBI raid la chingada, güey. I mean, I guess you would have fucked up your life. That's fine, but
Well, I mean, nobody wants to arrest a guy with a boner.
it happens.
I wouldn't.
But
I
you,
mean, like-
you get paid for arresting the guy on the
I would
boner.
just be like,
You get a bonus for
you know
arresting
what?
the guy in a boner.
Just finish up. We'll come back.
Like you literally, you will get a bonus. You will get a raise for being the guy getting the boner guy.
You might not be getting no bonus, but a raise.
Ah, yeah.
This guy got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we've said good, but also not so great things about Laredo. Well, more good than anything, really. I feel like we're like, because since we live here, I feel like I'm the one that's throwing out a little bit more shade, as the kids call it.
Mhm.
But at the same time, you just can't really put Laredo down very easily because, again, it comes right back to mostly just the food. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's if you want to pull Laredo down,
there is a culture here.
call Mexicans.
What?
It's a culture. It's called Mexican
Yes.
culture way.
Yes,
Hispanic.
I was getting there. No, no, but yeah. You just gotta really like. I'm not saying we're like a horrible place, but you just gotta. It's just like anywhere. You just gotta know where to look.
Yeah, it's just like anywhere. Honest. I mean, my point of view is that sadly we have a lot of douche people, and like those douche people are the ones that talk shit about Laredo.
You just gotta find the right ones.
Yes, like us. We'll take you to the best taco place because I mean, apparently tacos or something. But
Speaking
we'll
of, there's the one close by my place. You need to try those fucking tacos, dude. Tacos al cero. My
I think I had them.
God, bro. Shout out if you guys are watching or listening.
Or some tacos al carbón.
Oh, I think I've
Fucking
tried that.
the
No.
ones up the
I've tried
highway.
a hamburguesa al cabrón, but by I forgot the name of the place. I even made a video about him.
No, this was right here on Zapata
Wow.
Highway, dude.
No, yeah, it's a Zapata.
Yeah, the one that like outside on the parking lot.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
one.
Yes.
Rincon.
Rincon, yes,
Rincon.
Simon,
Oh,
those.
dude, they're fucking.
They're
good.
fucking trompo, way. I
See,
like
see,
it.
I
love
hope
it.
the people who are coming watch this. They're already getting recommendations. Rincon,
I know, they're like,
Salcedo.
"You're gonna go Rincon, you're gonna go here, you're gonna go."
If they take you to Taco Palenque, is Taco Palenque like our default? Like it's like base. This is the base of tacos.
Taco Palenque is the whole. We're fucked up at the bar. Let's go to Taco Palenque.
That's what I'm saying. Is it like the base for the taco places here? Because
It's
you can't say
It's
that
because I
it's
mean,
not
it's not
good.
like Rincon is open at fucking 3 a.m.
Okay, well they got that going for them. But I mean, as far as like the food, like how it tastes, you can't say it sucks.
Nah, to me, like I won't say like, oh yeah, TP's is like the best taco place on Laredo because honestly, it's not. There's way more taco places that are like way
Like way more than
cheaper?
we can count here.
Yeah, like they're like way cheaper and have better flavor. Honestly, like to me, teepees honestly only go to teepees after like a night out.
When you get drunk.
Yeah, if it's not teepees, it's water.
So it's only good for when you're drunk.
Yeah, to me, yeah.
I can maybe like 40-50% agree with that, because there was a point in time when I would drink. Well, this was like back then when I would drink and wake up a little hungover in the mornings, and yeah, me and them would be like, "This guy's some taco palenque, some piratas." That's like my go-to taco, pirata.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get the piratas, but same thing. I'll get the pirata after a night out.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Or I go to Whataburger.
Oh, that's right.
Una pinche patty.
Now, do you think? No, these people don't have Whataburger. I
mean, unless they're from Texas.
I should have done research. Like, the people who won these trips, I need to know where they're from, because if they're completely out of Texas, which they probably are, they're gonna get to try Whataburger.
Yeah, it should go to a Whataburger.
See, that's another recommendation. If you guys know the people or saw the show, we need to get this fucking video or podcast going. We need to get these recommendations to these people.
Yeah,
we're basically a tour guides to these people right now.
We should do like a bus and tour guides.
I think we got a title. But it's still.
A su izquierda pueden ver los tacos y a la derecha pueden ver un perro echándose otro perro.
But it's still in progress.
Yeah. I have to put like the little subs.
Oh, fuck no. I'm not going to fucking subtitle the shit out of this at all.
¿Qué dijo?
You're all going to have to Google Translate. I'm sorry. I do not have that kind of time or that money for that matter, because that shit costs.
Yeah.
But
is
there anything else that we want to say?
Parangaricutiri mi cuero.
Okay. And for those of you who are wondering, that is actually a word. What does that mean again? I totally forgot what it meant.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, it's kind of like
sounds like you're wrong to say that.
No, I can't remember.
But if I am not,
correct me if I'm wrong, which most probably I am. No, it's like a little fucking village somewhere in.
It's a place.
Yeah, like it was a village or something. Somewhere, I don't know if it was on Mexico or like South America. Like, yeah,
I would never want to live there. Having to fill up information like when you go to like the clinic or a hospital and you have to fill out where you're from. But
I think so. I can't remember. kind of like ¿cómo se llaman? Pinches Machu Picchu kind of thing. It was like the ruins of Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu just sounds hilarious to me. Machu Picchu.
Yeah. Porque no es lo mismo la ruina del Machu Picchu que un macho te mete el pichu y te dejan ruinas.
And there you have it. I feel like I think that's a really good ending to end this.
Nice.
And yeah, guys, you really need to get this out to these people. Like I said, we're basically being tourists to them, and yeah, we need to let these people know that, you know, they're in for a treat. They really are in for a treat. And I think that's pretty much it. I think like I said, we ended this very, very well. Thanks to this dude for joining us once again. Make sure to follow. I'm gonna go ahead and put all this information to his video podcast on YouTube, as y'all may know. Again, he's been here before. Spotify, iTunes, if I'm not mistaken.
Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast. Sorry. All that will be in the description.
But in Spanish.
But in Spanish.
And in Spanish. Hope you know Spanish.
Yeah, get y'all's Google Translation ready to go when you go to this dude's podcast. And as always, guys, you know how this goes. Again, it's been a while since we've done this. If you're not watching the video podcast, and if you are listening to us and we are in your head and we just gave you the grand tour of Laredo, Texas, and you're probably fucking hungry for tacos right now, that is because you are listening to the Buzzcast in your head right now. Alonso, Raymond, in your fucking fucking some ASMR. Tacos, salsa.
Literal.
No, no pica. Oh shit. And yeah, guys, do the what's it called? Okay, it's been a while.
Since I could. I know.
The one-time contribution, if you just want to make just a payment to help support our tourism that we're just starting, and of course the Booze and Chill and the Buzzcast, and my dumb dog. I'm just kidding. He's lovable. He's like a bear. And yeah, one-time contribution, buy me a coffee, and or if you want to make a monthly contribution, you can go to become a Patreon. Like I said, it's been a while, and become a member in Patreon, and you
OnlyFans.
Yes, and you get behind the scenes videos, some behind the scenes photos. Maybe I'll do something with this dude right now, and then you can will only be able to see it in there. So maybe we'll do a bigger tour. Maybe we'll even go out. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know. You
don't know.
You will only know if you become a Patreon.
Yeah.
Become a Patreon.
And I'm not that tall though. don't expect too much if you see me in person.
All right, guys. That's pretty much it for that. And we will see you in the next one. And he will see you in his podcast.
Or you will see me because I don't see anything but a camera.
Yes. And that's it for that, guys. And how's my slogan go? Holy crap. If you keep watching, it's been a while. We're gonna keep drinking. I finished with a beer, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do the water. Peace, guys.